Welcome to the anime comment section. I'm Najee Slave. Today, we're going to be discussing the ending of the 10-year-old anime Attack on Titan and how people reacted to it. And the reactions are very interesting. Trust me, most people, from what I've seen, either don't even understand the ending and or simply don't agree with the ending. They wanted it to play the way that they wanted it to play. And if you watch the same anime that I watched 10 years ago up to 2 weeks ago, I want to say, you probably could have guessed or saw that the direction that the author was even going in was the right one. If you would put in Eren's shoes, would you have done the same? Could you have done differently? And the answer is probably yes to the first and no to the second. Now, there's two videos I have that I got to show you guys today. The first one showing, or I guess summarizing, Eren's mentality for why he did what he did and how he even got to the point of why he did what he did. And the second one actually showing when it actually happened for when he got the memories and for his own foreshadowing of the future, basically. We're going to watch that today, okay?
Nobody understands the ending of Attack on Titan. A lot of people were caught off guard about the direction AOT's ending went, and I think many were expecting something similar to the ending of Code Geass. But Eren isn't Lelouch, he is his own person, and the minute he kissed Historia's hand, he saw his future play out.
Eren Now, this is really important. Did you hear what he just said? The minute he kissed Historia's hand, he saw his future played out. People have seen clips and spoilers and manga pictures of this exact moment of when he kissed Historia's hand or whatever, and they went, wow, that's kind of crazy, that's whatever. But you're forgetting what it means. He saw everything that we just saw in the last season. This moment, he's like, I don't know, 15 maybe or something, right? He saw everything. He saw himself doing horrible things. He saw the world going in a really specific direction. And you know what he had to do? Either try to change this, figure out different ways, or live up to the exact way that he saw it. He saw his freedom disappear right here.
Eren understood that freedom was no longer his. If he wanted to safeguard a future for his friends and family, he would have to become the villain. But Eren was still very much human, depicted in his selfish desire for Mikasa, and he couldn't control.
Which is, again, everybody, the main thing I've been seeing everybody say about Eren is that he killed 8% in the world. Boom, instant villain. Now, did he want to kill 80% of the world? Did he do it just because? Are you watching the same anime that I'm watching? Do you not remember how it started? Eren, as a kid, saw the world as just Titans destroying himself. His entire, his entire community, the entire start of like the first, 2 seasons I want to say, or first season, I'm not really sure exactly, it's been a while. But the whole thing that we were all told when we first started watching Attack on Titan is that Titans bad, human good, humanity is almost dead. That's what they thought. And then we come to find out that they were just on the island and basically imprisoned by humankind. And you're telling me that they were wrong for fighting back? They had the power to do so and they used it? Now, of course, killing 80% of the world is not a good thing. Anybody can agree with that. Even me as a full-on Attack on Titan fan, we can all agree with that. However, if humanity did not want to die, why did they continually try to fight and kill the founding Titan? Because the king who had the founding Titan did nothing. He stayed on the island and wanted peace. Did he not? He did not want to fight. And yet they continued to do it over and over and over and over. He built those big walls to stay in there and just hide. Eren said, no, forget that. My family and my friends will not die. You will instead. He's wrong for that. They literally started it. Now, we can also say that Eren didn't have to kill kids and certain people that have nothing to do with the war. But we can all agree again that war is just bad. That's just how it is.
The outcome of the distant future. Humanity and history repeats itself, but with the power he had, he could at least manifest a peaceful life for his loved ones. So what? Is freedom unattainable?
That's all he really wanted. Now, at the end of the Attack on Titan, we see that, of course, history repeats itself and it all basically is implied that it's going to happen again. But the biggest thing Eren really wanted is the people that he wanted close by to live peaceful and happy. And that's what he got. That's all he really cared about. Eren, Armin, Mikasa. I mean, Eren died, right? But Eren died with the knowledge that Eren and I'm saying Eren, I'm so sorry, that Mikasa and Armin basically lived. I mean, we saw Mikasa not die happy, don't get me wrong, but she was alive. She wasn't fighting war herself, was she? Armin, he died. He was the last one alive. We saw him at the grave of Mikasa and Eren. Armin was sitting there as an old man. He would have died as a Titan shifter years ago in a war he didn't even want. Armin didn't even want to turn into the colossal titan ever. He never wanted to kill those people. He had to. That's just how it was. And yet after Eren, it was all gone. Now we saw that there was still war, there was still fights, whatever. That's just how life is. However, the people that he really wanted to live and live peacefully, they did, and that's all that matters.
Well, is peace just a fantasy? Well, maybe both are more ideals, but the irony is, we actually witnessed Eren's freedom the night before he made his move on Marley. Freedom is never guaranteed in life. Regardless of what pushes us forward, we're all a slave to something. True freedom can only be harnessed in those small insignificant moments, so we should live our lives to the fullest and
Right, and I want to point that out because, like I said, Eren as a young teenager, I'm going to assume he was a teenager at that time, he saw his future already. He saw himself kill those people, and yet, you can see here, he's sitting here, where is he? He's having fun with his friends and drinking and having and laughing and smiling. He didn't have to do that. He did it because he wanted to. That was like his last, this is my freedom. And I'm gonna try to find a clip of it, but I'm pretty sure in this moment, didn't he ask Mikasa for her perspective on how she sees him?
どうして俺のことを気にかけてくれるんだ？子供の頃、俺に助けられたからか、それとも俺は家族だからか。俺はお前の
And her response wasn't necessarily what he wanted. Basically, in my own opinion, was him kind of seeing, is what I saw true? Is this really how everything's going to play out? And he was just confirming his suspicions, and he was correct. And that's simple, don't get me wrong. Not to say that he saw Mikasa say one thing and wanted to see that if she was going to say the same exact thing, so now I got to kill 80% of the world. No, not necessarily. However, he was saying that I saw this, I tried to see something different, but the future has already been determined. Which, again, in my opinion, it had to play out the way that it had to play out. Now, of course, that's only one video. That one video is just summarizing why Eren did what he did. Do you kind of understand that now? He had to do what he had to do. He saw the future. No, of course, you can say he could try to change this or change that, but like, what else could Eren have done? The world wanted him and his kind dead. Do you not see what they did to him? Do you not remember what they did? Do you not remember his dad? They killed his dad's sister just because she was an Eldian and she walked outside of a certain zone. Are you telling me those people weren't evil? Is it every single one of them? Of course not. But those people generally were evil. Even after the war, did you not see what they did? They pointed their guns at all the Eldians just because they were Eldians. Did they do anything? They literally just saved the world, and yet they still did the exact same thing, which is use their force and power to oppress. I think oppress is the right word. To oppress the Eldians. They were the bad people. Eren maybe could have did something differently here and there. Don't get me wrong, but like, he did what he had to do. Now, I do want to also show what Eren actually saw. There's a clip I saw recently, which is amazing to me. Similarities right there. Isn't that crazy how the foreshadowing is? Saw him dying. He saw himself telling his father in the past, sending his own memories to his father to do what he had to do. He saw the kid that he killed when he met the one he met in Marley. He saw the people of his kind being killed. He saw it all. He saw the things that we saw as viewers. He knew it and didn't spoil nothing. That's the craziest part, right? But my point in saying all this is that he saw it all at this age. How would you react differently? Would you know what to do? Would you think that you still had freedom if you saw everything around you played out already? He saw himself going to Marley and attacking Reiner. I forgot his name for a sec. He saw that the only way to actually end the war that was going to happen regardless. The only way to make his people Eldians not be the target of everybody and to be everybody to be scared of them just because they are Eldians was to, one, wipe out the power, right? Two, make them heroes, and three, level out the playing field. And don't get me wrong, of course, like I said, killing kids and everything it's not right. But Eren didn't say I'm going to kill 80% of the world. Eren just put everything on himself and basically fought back. Now he gave his friends the literal do this, do that, do this to kill him and everything, and they just took some time to do it. They didn't have the resolve to actually kill Eren. Right? That's just the truth. They didn't, and they took that long. So again, if you ask me, it's would you have done anything differently? And we saw this some very interesting comments that I saw people commenting under the first video we saw explaining Eren's similarities in mentality and for why he did what he did. One goes, I understood the end. Really disliked it enough, or though. Wow, so much character growth. Eren still is a selfish brat, not to mention the weird World War II symbolism. I don't even know where to dissect this comment, to be honest with you. First, wow, so much character growth. Have you seen Eren? Have you seen how he go? You can literally describe Eren as kill all Titans. They killed my family, took everything I love. Kill Reiner and whatever. I don't understand. The world hates us. Kill everybody. I hate the world. Kill people to save my friends and family. Like, Eren changed a lot. And I'm just doing the most simplest words that you can say ever. However, Eren changed completely. His world went from Titans bad to Titans are my people to people killed my people. It's been a long journey. Eren still is a selfish brat. He joined the Scouts, even as kid Eren, that knew nothing of everything that he did now and all that stuff. He joined the Scouts because of what? He joined the Scouts to save his people. He joined the Scouts to save the people he loved. What are you talking about? Selfish. Eren is nothing even close to selfish. You must be watching the wrong anime or something. I don't even know. And I'm not even gonna dissect the World War II symbolism. Okay? It's an anime. We have a nice one, a really cute one that goes, Eren became a devil so his friends could become angels. Yeah, he definitely did. He took all the hatred, all the bad things, so that when he died, they were the heroes. He had to do what he had to do so that he was the big bad, so that everybody could got together and be like, Eren bad. Oh my god, the Eldians actually fought back against their own kind. Maybe they're not all devils. And that was the whole point. Another comment goes, so if Eren wanted his friends to have a peaceful life, why didn't he go with Zeke's plan? And if you don't remember, Zeke's plan was for all Eldians to not have no more kids, basically. So like after the people that we know as right now, they all would just like go extinct, which is interesting. But the whole point of Eren doing what he did was that his friends could have freedom. He wanted to have freedom. His only dreams and goals was for them to have everything that they could have and live a peaceful life. If they couldn't have kids and know that they were the last of themselves ever, that would be depressing. Completely. He wanted some way to reshape their entire image as Eldians, which is what he did.